All right, well, based off John's introduction, you have an idea what we're getting into first. That is Lil Nas's shoe. So let me pull it up right here.
Can we couple the shoe with the video as one thing?
Can you sell like an accessory called the Devil's Shoehorn?
Ooh.
I'm gonna start marketing it.
Gosh, please no, Doc. So you said, yeah, we got the, here, let me pull the video right next to it. So you got the shoe right here that came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's pulled up right here what it looks like. It's a black shoe with Luke 10:18 on the, the foot area. Mm-hmm. Then the back, 6 out of 666, because he only made 666 of these shoes. Mm-hmm. And apparently there's actually, I forgot the exact amount, maybe it says in here in this article somewhere, of actual human blood. But it's like a drop. 1 cc, there you go. 1 cc of human blood is in this shoe.
What the?
Yeah. And then you said coupled with the video. So he also came out with an apology video, too, about this. Well, I'm reluctant to say apology video.
He did not apologize at all.
And I don't really want to play it because we watched.
We got. What's that guy? Never gonna give you up.
Rick rolled.
We got Rick rolled.
Yeah, he just Rick rolls you with his own song.
He Rick rolled.
He Rick rolled this. I ain't gonna lie to you now.
So I guess the first topic is just the shoe. Period. Like, what do y'all think about the shoe?
Honestly speaking, I'm a fan of Air Max 97s. It's one of my favorite Air Maxes. As a black and red shoe, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I was about to say aesthetically, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm actually about it.
Yeah,
black and red shoe. I'm not big on the 666 stuff.
Nope.
The anagram. I know there's demonology behind the anagram and all that type of stuff, but sincerely, in my heart, I don't believe in demonology. So, like, I believe in
what
spirits.
What do you mean?
Like
the study of demons? Because that's all demonology is.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't believe,
so you don't believe in demons?
Its truism. I don't believe it being, like, you know what I'm saying? So, okay. I don't believe, when I see that star, I see it as more of a design of anarchy, like anti-culture clothing. Anytime I see that star, or when I see that big A, you know what I'm saying? The anarchist A. Yeah, I just see it as anti-culture clothing. But he definitely...
Anti for the sake of being anti.
He definitely coupled this with a message. So everything I'm saying doesn't matter. Because he coupled it with the message that was clear. Do you want to read the...
Yeah, and then I was on the shoe at Luke 10:18. I pulled up here what Luke 10:18 means. So passage 19 from Luke 10 says, "Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." Nothing shall by any means hurt you.
That's some thought in that.
Yeah, but it's funny because, what is it, the passage before that? Yeah, before that, the passage before that, 18, is, "He said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven." So Satan fell from heaven, and he's putting this on a shoe that's...
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because the video.
I didn't watch the video. I saw the clip because of the apology. I refused to watch the video.
Of him on a stripper pole from somewhere descending down to heaven, to hell. So in my opinion, like I'm not gonna act like I don't understand what message, what pseudo moral message he was trying to say, which is, if you're condemning me to hell, if Christian communities are condemning me to hell, then I'm just gonna I'm gonna be the king of whatever they're condemning me of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a story of vengeance.
He's owning up, because even in the video he kills the devil and takes over. So, like, I get that, but my problem...
The whole video is, like, him playing in the Garden of Eden by himself and, like, enjoying it, and then he falls in love with a man who just happens to be the serpent, and then he's put before a trial and he's condemned, and so they send him down to hell, but when they finally send him, he decides to, like, stripper pole his way down. Like, it's the pole that everybody gets sent to hell through. But when he goes through it, he enjoys the process because he just, like, accepts it, and then he ends up being essentially the devil's whore, and then takes over hell.
Mm-hmm. I have so much wrong with this.
Okay, so my to try and take I'm not gonna try and attack him. So the thing I didn't like about I'm gonna just critique, like, the video itself and the shoes. We can talk about him, but
the only thing, go for it, because the only thing I really care about is I don't care about. I'm starting to get to a point where I don't care about the music video, how you want to portray yourself artistically or whatever. Like, people have their ways. I'm starting to become less desensitized to it. It's if I find annoying, it is annoying. Same with the shoe. The thing that bothered me was he actually said his target audience, even with all this stuff he's doing, is
It's
children.
kids. Exactly.
That is the only thing that grinds my gears.
I think that being the center should make everything else grind your gears too. Because
No,
I
it
think
does.
that's the
It
scary
does. That's the
part.
only thing I want to
Because,
focus on, though.
I feel you because for me,
Because everything else will just.
for me, first off, his whole audience that brought him to where he was today is children.
Yeah.
It's a children fan base. Like it started with children, it ended with children. It's always been children. So it's for me is that even if you don't believe in somebody's religion, the point of when he's doing that with the devil, he's actually attacking a religion.
I would agree.
In a way, and so it's not necessarily like if you don't believe in it, don't make fun of it. Is what I'm saying. Like I don't, as a Christian person, I don't have artistic takes or artistic videos on Muhammad or Islam because maybe
or Buddhism or all that
Buddhism
stuff out there. Yeah.
I don't necessarily believe in it, so I just feel like it's a weird space to operate if you don't believe to then chastise somebody based on like it's. But I get he feels it's defensive. He feels this whole thing is defensive and liberating.
I kind of
I think he's lost.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this has already been played out, man. But I think it's because like we come from different backgrounds. Like for me, I grew up listening to heavy metal. Like this stuff is common. Like I find it funny because I've seen this. Like I mean, you listen to all the Iron Maiden albums, 666, the Number of the Beast is on there, and like you know you have like 2 Minutes to Midnight, which is about killing people in the middle of the night, like kill the unborn in the womb, and you have like them scaring white people and like Christians and stuff like that. Or
That's an
I guess
interesting
now
point.
it's just general Christians, like not even just like a specific.
That's
group
an
of people.
interesting point.
But it's just like they've been scaring them since like the 80s, dude. I remember I've seen heavy metal albums and everything. This is the first time hip hop's kind of going into it,
And that's
like it's
right.
just like
And
so when I'm
also,
watching it, I'm
first
just like
off,
you kids.
We're not gonna call
Like-
this hip hop.
I think it is, man.
It is
yeah,
not hip
like it
hop.
still
He didn't
is.
rap a single lick of anything.
I mean, I don't know.
I thought there's
the
differentiation
where
between
the
hip hop
line
and
blurs
rap.
there,
I thought
so.
hip hop focused more on the beat, whereas rap actually focused on the lyricism.
Hip hop is a genre, and rap is part of the lyricism. But even the RPM, the beat, like everything about the song, there's no hip. It's not even a hip hop beat.
Honestly, I haven't seen the video or even heard the song, so I really
heard
have
the song.
nowhere to talk
And
on
the
this
song
one.
is all right. It's not a bad song.
Yeah, I mean, he's just singing about doing cocaine and having fun. Like, dude, that's heavy metal. That's fab metal. Like, come on, it's just the beat changed, or he changed the song itself to be whatever he classified as hip hop or rap. But I don't really know for sure. But yeah, so it's just interesting that he, in a weird way, he is really blending different genres together.
100%.
Like he incepted, country
Country,
music, and
yeah.
now he's doing like hip hop with a metal
Metal
flair.
thing,
Metal
yeah.
flair, yeah, 100%.
And
But
so even this like pentagram and stuff like that, like you see it on like Rush albums, even though it's the star as opposed to the pentagram, like
I don't want to
See,
give
I
him
agree
that
with you,
because
Doc.
we have,
I'm just reluctant though to yeah, I'm reluctant to give it to him.
No.
But I see what I
he's
clearly.
not incepting it. That's the only thing I have a problem with. I agree that
What do
he's
you mean?
doing it. We have Little Uzi for how long? We've had Playboi Carti for how long? Like Playboi Carti's whole last album was damn near like we talked about the cover, like Whole Lotta Red, like he's been wearing the paint polish and doing all this stuff. We've never seen this visually taken this far.
That okay, maybe that's the true issue is. Well, what about Ozzy Osbourne?
yeah, dude.
They were
He
pretty
turns
wild.
Into a werewolf. He
Yeah.
bites bats. He turns into
not-
a
I'm
demon.
I'm
He's
not
the devil on like some of the albums. Like
Yeah,
But
but
that's
was
what I'm
Ozzy
saying, like, I
Osbourne
think this
ever
is just like
appealing to
a-
kids?
That's
that's
why.
the,
See,
that's
yes.
the difference. You are
That-
right
yeah,
about that.
that's
Like,
my
that is
thing.
a key difference.
And then the thing is, you're teaching kids to attack something, and it's different if you're. And I understand. Okay, so this is the thing. I always find it interesting.
It's not
when
attack
people,
to be vindictive because you said this came from a place
No,
of
it's
being
attacking the
defensive.
religion. It's attacking the religion because you want to point out certain. You point out things like this early enough. You change a lot of things, especially developmentally wise or whatever. But him choosing to go out of his way to do this specifically, put the Bible verse, do this. First off,
Bible verse
it's
666.
him getting
the blood.
ahead of when he came out the closet. The LGBT community ate him up, right? He got popular. This is him trying to get ahead of the clout chase or whatever it is. He sees that
Did
the
he
Christian
even get
community
feedback like that when he came out? I thought
Yeah,
he got
a lot of
he
got
did.
a lot of excellent feedback.
Oh, excellent feedback.
Yeah,
I mean, like blowback, like
No,
negative.
he ain't got- he
Yeah,
got-
I didn't think he
ain't
got
no
anything
hate,
negative
nothing
from
like
it.
that.
So that's
So
why.
Nick
Where is this
Young got
coming
attacked.
from?
Nick Young got attacked because he said, "I won't let my children listen to your music anymore. And his response was, Old Town Road was about adultery and doing drugs. And you let them listen to that. And so my response now is, I find it interesting when people say they blame celebrities or people on TV for things their kids do, right? And then the person's like, oh, you're supposed to raise your own kid. I agree, right? Supposed to raise my own kid, right? Now, what is this?
I think it goes both ways to a degree.
But what is this? Is this not you trying to put something in my kid's mind? That
he said it's what his goal
and
is.
And it's different if the moral of the story is unity. It's way more specific than that. It's way more specific than don't judge, don't castigate. It's way more specific than that. And so now there's a glorification of everything that's going on here. 4 kids.
Yeah, because you can catch on, dude. As big as, even if like the parents catch wind of it first, like they know Lil Nas. He's basically a jingle in all their heads. I've literally heard children just humming Old Town Road.
It's like turning Santa into a villain after he's already been Santa.
Yeah, and then, you know, and it's just funny because like they're gonna get a hold of this. Like one kid's gonna bring a phone to school. All of them are gonna have their phones and be like, "Dude, let's watch the new Lil Nas video," and be like, "What the hell?"
And so Nike has sued Mischief for the people that are in charge of the collab. But I also like to point out Mischief dropped a holy water version.
You sent that in the group chat.
They dropped a holy water version that sells for way much more.
They sued him. Interesting.
They sued him.
Yeah, Nike. Yeah.
I think the intentions are, when you add that drop of blood, of human blood, I think there's no longer, I don't think you can deny the intention after, like,
there's an unnecessary cherry on top.
Exactly.
Like, if you just wanted, like, I think with Doc's notion, it was an interesting viewpoint to look from. I didn't think about that when he said it, change it up. Like rock, heavy metal, like completely. Like, that's, I instantly thought of Ozzy Osbourne, of Kiss, of all those things. It was like, dude, they're good music, good bands. But, like you said.
Why don't they get, is the question, why didn't they get as judged as he is right now?
No, they definitely got judged at the time.
Though. It's just, but, like, I honestly think the big key is that, like, Iron Maiden didn't show up playing at like little kids.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes. that's why I prefaced. The only thing that really bothers me in this is just the fact that he stated out of his own mouth, "I want to target kids. My target audience is kids."
When you look at him talk, okay, this is my actual thing. This is why I want to separate the music video and the him. When you listen to him talk, he gives you moments of, he's a full-on troll.
I mean, look, like you said,
like
you said in the apology video, it's literally just the first 5 seconds is him about to get an apology. Then it cuts into his music video saying, "What was it? F it,
ride. Let's ride."
And then it's pretty much the controversial scene of him with the devil giving it a lap dance.
And this has already 5 million views in 3 days.
Wow.
Okay, and this is the apology video.
I didn't even notice that.
So
wow.
When you listen to him talk, right, and you look at him, he always sounds, when he speaks, he's always like, "Oh, my anxiety, my this and this." And the second you give him the
room,
he flips it like a troll would. Like, he sincerely has no motive. It's almost like this is an unmotivated, like, he just wants to real life troll. Like, literally, like, it just,
he just wants to watch the world burn.
There's like, no he burns emotion. You and then he rolls on his belly so you don't hit him, and then he's like,
"Oh,
I'm like, dude."
Exactly. He's like, "Oh, I have anxiety. I have this. And you're like, "Okay, we understand you." And then you drop this. Like, the people that were, okay. So, for example, if his purpose is really to unify people and to, if his purpose is really to unify people, and you saw what Gene did.
Yeah, for those of us, or for those of you who can't see, Gene just downvoted the
Wouldn't his
dislike
his cause have been better served by continuing to do what he was doing, as far as
continuing
Old Town Road, like, not that type of music, but like, he was talking to kids, he was open about his gayness, he was making music, and he was still performing, but there was no sexual anything in it, so it was just like a understanding of, this person is different from me. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to teach somebody about a different way of life, this isn't the way. This isn't the way to integrate anybody or to inundate anybody with anything. Like, there's no way a parent or anybody who, you know what I'm saying? And then there's a cc of blood, human blood, where
Dude, that's
in the pandemic,
there's no,
where
like,
that blood got corona in it.
I really feel like there should have been.
Yeah, that's
That's a good
huge
point.
issue.
Yeah.
Like this man trying to kill people.
I just really feel like in this process, like, where did you not hit a speed bump or some kind of checkpoint where, like, all right, is this too far? Because, like Doc said, like,
A
heavy
troll
metal, like,
doesn't look
sure,
for
the
that.
shoe with, you know, blah, blah, it's heavy metal. Like, it's heavy metal. If that's the, like you said, he's with the country thing, he's trying to do that now with heavy metal, hip hop, whatever. Sure. But isn't there a point,
Ozzy,
bro? Like, you
isn't
didn't
it-
think?
Wasn't it
And you're
Ozzy
right with the
that bit the
Ozzy
bat?
thing. Yeah, it was
Was it Ozzy that bit the bat?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you
That's
something.
about
Do y'all
Ozzy,
think
man.
he was any type of sober when he bit that bat?
No, he was not.
Everything Lil Nas does is so well planned out.
Is that worse?
Yes.
No, I agree. I'm just asking a general question.
Y'all better not answer no. Yes. Everything Lil Nas has not done anything on accident. Even the artwork.
It's
for everything
malicious.
He does. Everything he does. The art, even his old music, the artwork. If you go back and peep it before he came out the closet, there was like hidden rainbows and shit. There was like a lot of subtle signs to it. And then like even the song, he said the song's about he fell in love with a guy and they fell in love with a guy last summer and they promised that they would stay in the closet and take the secret to their grave forever. But even that itself is an appeal to the LGBTQ community to support me. And so like Nick Young said he's not going to let his kids watch his music videos anymore or listen to his music. And they immediately attacked him. Didn't you cheat on your wife? Yes, but I also do not want my kids to watch videos with the devil in it. Is that not okay? Is there
More than just
no
the devil
middle?
in it, but yeah.
Is there no middle between
Is there
that?
a line? Like, do we just? I don't know.
And then we're reaching a place now, and it's funny. The snake eating a tail pops up. YouTube. I actually thought about it recently. The fact that naked yoga exists on YouTube, but porn was taken off since YouTube's inception is wild. And that's literally the full circle of it. As soon as we label something that's freeing, feminism, something that's socially responsible, we can respectable actually. We can put anything on it. Now, if that girl said, "I'm getting plowed from the back, and this is me being empowered," and somehow we're gonna get to a point where somebody can put a porn on YouTube.
No. A girl getting plowed from the back, but there's something like that, but it's not girls. It's men. There's a YouTube video on YouTube of men sticking stuff up their butt on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
Still there? Is it like a?
I don't know if it's
You
still.
get what I'm saying? And it doesn't get
They're
removed
allowing
anymore
under?
before any nudity of any sort form will get
There's no
removed.
nudity, but it's.
But you know what I'm saying? Any like weird shit like that would get removed. But
I mean,
now,
I only thought thumbnail. I was like, I'm not watching.
when we were
this.
kids, we had to go to
I just
E-Bombs
know
World.
it existed. E-Bombs World.
When we were kids, we had to go to weird sites to watch weird shit.
Yes.
Two Girls, One Cup, whatever the fuck that shit was.
Blue waffle.
It had to be a link. These things weren't just here. So now
You had to go out of
we're
your
reaching
way
a
to
place
find
where
them.
YouTube can't even uphold its own standards because the verbiage on certain things is fickle.
I think it's because they can't figure it out, man. Because there's both sides pushing in. And they're trying to appease both sides at the same time. And they're caught in the middle, and it's
You
just
just
like,
gotta draw a line and stick to that line. What's wrong with drawing lines? We're so afraid of putting our foot in the ground
Well,
and not moving anymore. We want to appease everybody.
So they do, but when they do it, they have to like.
They don't, but okay.
Well, okay, because let me rebuttal to that. So like they do, but the hard part is you can't define the line thick enough to get both sides completely suppressed. You know what I mean? So like they say like, hey, don't do that, and then this side starts looking for a different way in, and then this side goes like this way, and then they change the policies dependingly to be like, okay, so clearly the right's being upset because of naked yoga, so we're gonna cut out naked yoga. Okay, so the current president is Republican, so that's good for them. They're happy with that. Okay, now this side's getting mad. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and they're just like kind of like mediating back and forth, trying to like just.
They're day traders.
Seems exhausting, dude.
They're day traders.
It's super exhausting.
Social day traders.
That's pretty much what they have to do though, and it's like the whole gun thing. The reason why it's down is because they're scared of promoting violence. So like that's why they have like strict policies with the gun stuff like that. And then with the sex thing, I actually think John's like got a point, and it's gonna come up soon that they're gonna just completely cut like a lot of stuff off of social medias, but because of that. Now, remember, some of these sites are global, so do it on a global level, per culture, per country,
Some
and
countries
then
are
figure it
worse
out.
with their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And dude,
Either
it's
either
a
they're worse or
lot,
they're more
like-
strict.
So they to help people understand it in like their platforms and stuff like that, they write really general policies. They're just like, we don't promote sex and violence, and everyone's like, is it bikini sex? Is me cutting my finger on YouTube violence? Let's find out. And then they just start putting crap up, and and they have to deal with that. Like that's the tricky part about it. It's so big that it's just exhausting, man.
100%. I can see that. I can see that. I'll cut some slack for that, but still, there has to be okay, this is too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm right there with you.
Like
too,
you're
John.
lying.
Yeah, I agree.
Lil Nas, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
But that Lil Nas video is nowhere near that line. This Lil Nas video is way past them, even just religious reasons. Even for just religious reasons.
I know. I feel like a lot of things.
I think if they take it down for religion, because there's actually a Satanist sect in the United States, that's gonna flare up, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, we're suppressing
Snake
their
eating
religious
itself.
views." Like, God damn it.
Snake eating itself, literally.
All right. Well, what anything to say about the Nike lawsuit?
Oh no, Nike doing this to try and get everybody off their bumper. They waited a whole
Yeah.
day.
Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they made that thing. Like,
Yeah, my
when
first
I first saw
question
it, I was
was-
like, "Why would Nike do that? That doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense."
Yeah, dude. I thought the same. Like, dude, there's no way Nike approved this. Like, that's.
I was like, bro,
such a
for
stupid
hitting
move.
multi-billion-dollar level traded company, they got some balls, man. They were like, let's throw it away. Let's see what happens.
But hey, we're gonna drop the Jesus version too. That's when I was like, oh, they wild.
At least they're consistent,
I was
right?
like, oh,
Or
they
fair.
fucking wild. Holy water from the River of Jordan. I'll slap you. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching a clip of Fake Deep Thinking. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe, like the clip, leave a comment, and check out our page for more content. Full episodes of Fake Deep Thinking are released every Friday on Podbean, iTunes, and Spotify. Check it out.